Hello everyone, it's Gallic from Noctua Owl Gaming. Welcome to my channel. I hope everything is going well today. We will be playing in the north as Sweden. As a country from the harsh weather from the north, it made our soldiers more resilient and disciplined, being more effective than our adversaries. We will overthrow our oppressors Denmark and strike out on our own and control the Baltic, because after all, it is ours. From the shores of Neva to the shores of Lubeck is our backyard, and we will make sure to tell all the countries there time is limited until it's ours. With the rise of the Protestant faith, we will join our brothers against the Catholic oppression and be the sword of our brothers, striking at the heart of the HRE. If you like my work, please do subscribe. Now let's get to the gameplay. Here we are as Sweden. We're gonna start off here, and well, the first thing we're gonna do is go over their ideas. Let's go ahead and look at them real quick. We get mercenary maintenance minus 15%, infantry combat ability plus 20%, and when we finish all the ideas, we get land leader shock plus 1. We get yearly legitimacy plus 1 and possible policies plus 1. We get discipline plus 5, cavalry cost minus 10%, man cavalry speed plus 20%. We get stability cost modifier minus 10%, yearly absolutism plus 1, and then we get goods produced modifier plus 10% and national manpower modifier plus 20%. Their ideas are great. They have good military ones, a little bitty economy, and the yearly legitimacy is but you do get a possible policies, which is going to be nice, which I believe gives us a fourth one down here for all of them. So that's really powerful. Yeah, their ideas are fantastic. I wish the cavalry was also cavalry combat, but you know, they're already pretty freaking strong, so I think that's okay. Let's go ahead, and we get to have to do the estates. We do start with 26% instead of 30% like most nations, so the nobility is going to have a lot of control at first here. So I'm going to go through and do all these. Then I'm going to get all these set up, and we'll go through all our independence missions real quick. And then we'll definitely declare war on Denmark for independence. We have Burgundy, Poland, and Lithuania as rivals against Denmark. So we'll probably pull everybody in and make this easier. If you do it independently, if you can, I would. Because you get 300 mana for doing it, and if you do it all on your own without any help, it's actually really strong. You also get 200 splendor, more prestige, and all that fun stuff. But I'm gonna get all this set up, and I'll see you when I can do all 4 missions at once. So I'll see you then. Well, we can go ahead and do all these missions real quick. So we're just gonna start from left and go through them all real quick. We have 100% force limit. Boom. That's gonna make it so we get 10,000 manpower, which is really nice, and a gain liberty desire. We're already at 100% because I did get someone to support me, so that's nice, which we needed for this one. Or have 2 rivals or enemies of Denmark have 100 opinion. So if you can't get them to join you to support you, you can just get it up to 2 of them up to 100, and you'll be able to click this button. Now you could say every rival enemy Denmark which has 0 opinion will support the independence of Sweden. So the AI, I believe, will always help you no matter what. They'll always say yes. When you're a player, you can say no to Sweden. If you do the second one, you get manpower recovery speed plus 33% of monthly war exhaustion minus 0.1. It's really strong if you do this middle one, if you can. Like Denmark, I might be able to take him on his own, but the Teutonic Order would actually make it really difficult. They tend to be fairly strong as well with that discipline and cavalry combat ability. They're stronger than you think they are. They usually just get taken out because of Poland, Lithuania, I should say, the Commonwealth there. So we're gonna go ahead and pick this top one because I want to make this easier on myself. Burgundy and Poland will make this really easy. They can come up through this way and be fine, or come around and it's no big deal. We're gonna go ahead and do the military advisor one too, obviously, and this makes it so we get a general, a 1441 Basa, and he'll become our king. And then we're gonna pick support from the estates. Now for this one, I am going to pick the top one because I want the galleys. So maybe we could get to the capital. I'm not sure we'll be able to. I think we might be able to do it so long as we get the Teutonic Order out. Poland and Lithuania will hopefully take them out to make that easier. Once he's out, there'll be less boats and we might be able to pull it off. We'll see. I'm setting my boats up to where they get built at, which is I don't know if it says or not. It says Åland, but I believe it's this one that makes them, so that's fine. So we'll pick that one. We do get a decision to repay the debt, which is only 95 ducats, and the land crowed by is at least 10%, so we could do this. Or you get 4 agendas from the burgers completed. So we need money and all that fun stuff, so we'll see if that will be a little hard to get to, but we will get there. It's no big deal. So yeah, that's it. So now we just need to declare our independence here. So I'm gonna give myself some morale ticks for my mercenaries that I picked up, because I picked up these guys because they're 1353. That's amazing. So we'll probably these guys will probably like siege down the capital of Norway for that, and then we'll kind of go from there. It's time. We could declare war on Denmark here and fight for our independence. We're gonna get Lithuania, Poland, Burgundy. We outnumber them greatly. This should not. It's a matter of time of when we'll get there, more than if we lose. So let's go ahead and start off this. There we go. We do lose 1 stability. We have a random guy until we get our independence. He's actually a pretty decent ruler too, but let's see if we can catch this Norwegian army here. We're gonna end our independence war with Denmark here. We're gonna go ahead and get it's a small coalition. We should be fine. We have Poland, we have Burgundy here as allies, so even if it does form, I highly doubt they'll be able to get over to us and whatnot. So we're gonna go ahead and take all the money we can, grant independence, war reps, all that fun stuff, and take this land. And there we go. And now we get to pick who our ruler is. Obviously we're gonna go with Jean, because while this guy is a 354, he's not bad. Vasa here is a 644, which is slightly better. And now we get ooh, look at all those claims. Oof. Okay, the rise of a Swedish kingdom. We get permanent claims on so many things. Okay, look at this. Oh, all these permanent claims over here. All right, so we'll get that. I will start eating up all this fun stuff here, and then we're probably going to declare war on Novograd here. And if anything, man, I would love to have taken this stuff, but that's pretty much what he did right away, which is smart in Muscovy. Maybe we'll take some stuff from him. We definitely want to get a humiliate off, so that's probably what we're gonna do. We don't need these guys, even though they're amazing. All right, it's time to declare a conquest war over here onto Novograd. We're gonna take this one. It's the highest developed, and go from there. I'm not sure how much I'm actually gonna take of them. Like I said, this could just be humiliate, or we could do humiliate and just do it that way, but I would like to give Muscovy a little less land because we are going to butt heads with them. So we're gonna declare this war and just kind of look for his army and kill it here. Our conquest for Novograd is now over. We're gonna take all this land. I probably shouldn't, because I really do need to get my admin up, but well, I also do like this money, so we're gonna take this. We're gonna take a little slice out of Novograd. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Everything's fine. We are going to get rebels soon, probably from the Danes. Yep. And yeah, we're gonna give it a chill session after we get this conquest. I just noticed we can get this conquest. Yeah, we're gonna do this. The reconquest for Gotland is over. We're going to go ahead and just eat that right back up. For our tier 2 government reform, we're going to go ahead and pick up and curtail the noble privileges, because quite frankly, the nobles have too much power and they're kind of being dicks. So I just want to be a dick back to them. I just had a whole bunch of, I had 3 events where all of it was negative nobility crap. And then they had like 7 nobles stack spawn. So it's just, Sometimes when it rains, it pours, man. Finally started stabilizing my economy, and we're gonna declare war onto Livonian order. Poland says he doesn't want anything, so I'm going to say that everything's of vital interest. If for some reason Lithuania grabs something, I'm not going to cry about it. I'm going to annex what I can over here. Like basically I'm after Revel down to Riga, so I basically want these. So let's go ahead and get this started. Let's declare war. We'll go for Lifeland. We'll go for their capital, call in Poland, and declare war. He's got nobody there, but that's fine. We'll be able to do it pretty easily. I just got to invent the military reforms of Gustavus Adolphus, and it's very interesting. It's until the end of the game, which is really strong. So if you want to go mercenaries in Sweden, you definitely can, because you get even more mercenary maintenance here, minus 10%. So I believe that's 25. That's really strong, and they get 50% manpower, which is so crazy to me. I am gonna go for just regional conscription. We'll get more of armies, infantry costs till the end of the game, minus 10%, which is awesome. And then you also get, you could do a naval one, but honestly I think the top two are better depending what way you go. I'm not going mercenaries. I did it last time, so yeah. Well, even though I love going mercenaries, not having to pay for manpower is so nice. All right, the conquest for Lifeland's over. I'm really annoyed because in the middle of the war, Poland was like, oh, I want all these now. So now he wants all this. I think it's because he got claims in the middle of it. But when you're in the middle of the war, you can't change it, but the AI can, and it's very annoying. I probably also didn't have a thing, so he was on it and he got it, and oh, so annoying. So we're just gonna take this. We're not gonna ask for money or anything. Well, let's see how much it changes. 1473, 1471. So 2 years for a little bit of money. We won't even really get a lot of it, so we'll just do a short one, and then what we'll do is we'll come back for Rebel without Poland and we'll be fine. Our truce is up with Denmark here, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up this. We get a casus belli on Denmark for the Norwegian crown. We also, I think we get permanent claims pretty much on the rest of Denmark here, so we're gonna go ahead and pick that up. Let's see here. Teach the Swedish ways, culture, and Sekland becomes Swedish. Add Denmark as historical rival. Or we get, you know what? I don't really mind the local autonomy going up. I'm behind on stability already because I lost my leader and we're in a regency, and it costs so much because of that plus 25%. So I'm just gonna say time they'll learn to accept this, because getting that stability is nice. It's not too bad. We're making fine money right now. That 10% is not gonna hurt us. We are going to declare war on here though. We can go for the Norwegian crown, but honestly I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe we'll do. We'll just get them in one war and we'll just eventually just annex them in 50 years. Even though honestly we could probably have like 1 or 2 wars and completely eat them. But there is a chance that they could go exploration. I don't know if the subject can. That's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and do it for their capital, and we will get the Norwegian crown. For our first age of discovery, we're gonna pick up justified wars because we can use it probably in this war. Lower that AE by a little bit. A war for the Norwegian crown is over. We're gonna go ahead and just, we got 69, so I'm happy with that. Make the timer just a little shorter, and we'll come back for a lot of their land a little later and take up more of the Lubeck node there. I just got Tech 5 in administration, which gives us our first idea here. We're gonna go ahead and pick up quality. That's gonna be the first thing we get. We are fairly ahead of this, so I'm definitely gonna drop 1 point into it. We're at 900, so yeah, we'll get 30% infantry compatibility and be absolute monsters on the battlefield. So since we did take the crown of Norway away from Denmark here, we can now do the next one. I waited till I got 50. If he likes you by 50, you get a bonus for it, so we'll become historical friends. And then we also get claims on Denmark, Schleswig Holstein area, which we definitely want all that. So we're gonna go ahead and just pick that up now. So I just got extremely lucky. Well, I don't think it's extremely lucky, but I just did get lucky, and I got Burgundy as APU. So that means that Austria is more likely going to declare war, or France is. So I picked up Castile as an ally because I was able to do that. So I did. Now that I have 2 PUs, I can turn on strong duchies here to give us a nice liberty desire reduced here. And now we almost have Burgundy loyal, which is really nice. Hopefully he can get rid of those rebels down there, but we'll see. So we actually had a war with Austria because he demanded the lowlands. I told him eat sand. So there we go. That ends that war. I needed the money to pay off my loans, so I got all the loans from Hungary and Austria there. So now we only need to pay back just a little bit. We just need to get 100 gold, which isn't too bad. A lot better than it was a moment ago. So the Duchess of Burgundy dies. It looks like I get to hang out over by France today. I was kind of hoping he would survive because I didn't want all that land over there, but honestly, it's not going to hurt me. It's just going to bring me more income, which I am slightly struggling with. So we're going to go ahead and inherit Burgundy here. And then we're going to make everything a state. And yeah, we're gonna make some money. The Dutch event is probably going to fire because of the year. I am not going to move my capital over here. What I am going to do though is make it so we are slightly over. I'm not surprised, but that way what we'll do is we'll accept Dutch and I believe Flemish, and it won't fire. So if I see it pop up, I'll just accept them real quick, and then we won't have to worry about it. That's interesting. I just got over here into the Dutch area from that event, and I actually got Fosse. Fosse did not happen. I do have above 50 prestige, so I guess nobody has that, even the Ottomans, which is, he must not have Renaissance yet. It is present, so I wonder why he didn't get it. Maybe he just got it there, not sure. Anyways, neither here nor there. I just got Fosse, and it looks like Antwerp in here. And to get that, you just need to have a province that's above 15 development, 15 or above. They have the Renaissance presence, and you have 50 prestige, and then you get truly outrageous. Now that I have Burgundian land, I was just building, I was going to actually start building up, get my army up to capacity here. But now that I have this Burgundian army, I am going to go ahead and declare war onto Muscovy here, because I want the rest of this Baltic, and we'll see if we get Neva and all this, Novgorod. I do want this land to myself, and I think Poland does too, but I guess we'll fight over it. I do have some guys up here, so I'll go ahead and I at least want Revel. That's like the main one and whatnot. So I'm not too worried if he controls this, but I definitely want Revel. I want Neva and Novgorod as well, which he does want Novgorod, but not as much as me. So that's probably the next thing I go do. That's probably what the second army is going to do. And yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to declare war onto Muscovy here, bring in Poland, and we will fight for Novgorod. And then we'll take rebels. That way we don't have to worry about that. I would like goldening too. We'll see what we could get in this war. Maybe I could get all this before he does. I don't know, but we're sure as heck gonna try. Our conquest war for Novgorod's over with Muscovy here. We're gonna take all this land. We're gonna get 509 admin, and then we're gonna chill for a little while because I need to get the next tech and admin. I probably should take a lot less and then come back for this stuff later, but I figured if I could get Novgorod, I might as well just get the whole state. So that's what we're gonna do. For my tier 3 government reform, I'm going to go ahead and get decentralized bureaucracy for the max promoted cultures. Minimum autonomies is fine. That does give us a little bit more out of the territories that aren't states yet. We're going to go ahead and pick that up because if the Dutch revolt happens, I want to be able to promote Dutch when I can. So that way I did do Flemish. And it also gives us the ability to do another one. So I'll probably do Novogradian over here because we do want to start upgrading this eventually, because it will make institution for the reform growth process, and the institution spread isn't bad, and the growth. So it's nice. It is a great project. So I just did stabilizing the kingdom. So now we have an option of what to do, what we want to do with Poland. Now, that being said, I am always fond of PUs with Poland / Lithuania. So if we do it, we can do the King of Poland, and so long as we get a Vasa on the throne, we can get a Restoration Union Casus Belli on Poland, or we could just conquer them the old-fashioned way. No, we don't want that. I definitely want that. So now what we need to do is we just need to get a Vasa on the throne, and we should be able to do it, I do believe. This is all the, so we might have to get 20 Polish lands down here. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll see, because if we can work towards that PU, we'll make them a rival, and then we'll start working down there, because we do have a conquest against all of East Prussia, West Prussia down here too. One of the really cool things about Sweden is this great project they gave them. It actually has something in the mission tree. You need to have, I believe, let's just look at it. I'm just being silly. We need to have 25 prosperity, has workshop or accounting house building, and has a base production of 10, and you have 1500 ducats. So we have all that, and I do believe this will help us like upgrade it, I believe. So this will expand the copper mine by 1, so it'll go up to 2. So we can get to 2 before I think you can get up to 3 really easily. It takes 2500 to do it, so it would have taken me a while to get there, so I don't mind it going to 2. We could gain a weapons manufactory and gain a counting house there, or we could get 4, but the best one is definitely this one, because it's 1000 ducats off to get it up to the next tier, which is fantastic, because each tier gives it +3 production. So the 4, that's fine. This is okay. I mean, the getting a counting house and a weapon manufactory, that's really good. It probably costs that much just to get those 2 when you unlock them, so you're just pretty much paying for them. But we definitely want this one because it's instantaneously turned into that. So we went from about 2, I think it was like 2.8 to almost 6 ducats right there. So that is fantastic. We can go ahead and pick up our next idea. Man, I don't really need trade. We're doing good on trade right now, even though it'd be nice to have some more merchants. I'm definitely going to go diplomatic, and that's because Poland decided to give me these 2 in one of our wars, and I got like all the AE for it. So I'm going to start bringing it down. I want to get more diplomats so I can use them to, because I'm going to go pretty aggressive up here in the north when I can, and all that fun stuff. So yeah, and also, which is really nice, I noticed that Scotland could be vassalized. So we're going to vassalize them and invade northern England here. It's time. We're going to do a reconquest war against England. We're going to get Scotland back here. We may take something down here. I'm not sure. Eventually we are going to move over into the English Channel, because we'll control Lubeck, then we'll control the English Channel. We'll make buckets of ducats. So let's go ahead and do this. We will call him Castile because he will take care of the Portugal for us. And yeah, we'll just get this started. We do want to do it for the Lothan there for their ex-capital. So let's go ahead and do this. The reconquest war with England's now over, so we're going to end this. And Poland decided that we needed to go to war with Muscovy, which was my next thing I was going to do, but unfortunately he did it before me. Not too surprising. We're gonna go ahead and end this, move our guys back to our lands, and go fight some Russians. For tier 4, we're gonna go lands for the church, but it's not too big of a deal because when we switch Protestant, which we will do because we're Sweden, that'll go away and we'll pick the church power one that eventually will be picked. I definitely let my die down a lot over here in Europe, so we're going to go ahead and take the rest of Denmark from Denmark. We will take Holstein here. There it is. Actually, you know what? We'll take their capital right now because I just noticed that is their capital. So we'll take Osterland, which is still a center of trade. We're going to get more center of trade here. And just, yeah, we're going to get this going. The full annexation of Denmark is now over. And it's going to give us a little bit of money too, which is always nice. Not too much of people against us. A lot of small neighbors, no big deal. So we'll go ahead and just eat the rest of them here. It is time for us to switch to Protestant. Of course, I swear I always miss it popping up. I never notice the window at all. But we're going to go ahead and switch Protestant here. When we can, we will switch over to, we will get Defender of the Faith. And we'll get that extra missionary to be able to do this. For our tier 4, we are switching over to Head of the Reformed Church. When we become Defender of the Faith, we get a whole bunch of other bonuses like diplomatic rest, tolerance of the true faith, improved relations plus 15%, which is awesome. I switched to Protestant here, and we just need to, it sucks as the Dake War happened, so we need to get our stability above 2. So we just got to deal with all this unrest in our land till then. We're going to go ahead and declare war on Russia. We're going to, well, we're going to take their, well, our goal is going to take their capital. We'll see what we could do. I might want to maybe make a border with Lithuania, Poland to make sure that he can't come into Russia anymore. We'll see. But we are going to fight for it. We're definitely going to want to take these two and these two because I don't want Poland to have it. Unfortunately, he did break his alliance. Or fortunately, we'll see. Maybe we can get him not to be a rival anymore and be allies so I could get a PU over him. I should have just done the conquest one because once he got this, he started hating me. But anyways, enough of that. Let's go ahead and declare war here. Our conquest from Moscow is over. We're going to go ahead and nab it up. Poland does get a coalition against us, but it's only the 2, so that can't happen. So we'll go ahead and just take all that and then core it all up. I can get my third idea. I should go for administrative ideas, but I'm not. I'm going to go for trade so I can fix my trade because I did move my capital over here to the English Channel. So what I want to do is just funnel everything down there so I make more money. So we're going to go ahead and do that. For our first Age of Reformation, we're going to go ahead and pick up religious wars because we will be fighting Poland, not too much. And heck, we're going to probably be fighting England pretty soon. For our tier 5 government reform, I'm going to go ahead and just get military engineering. The cost for cavalry warfare might be good if I went aristocratic. I would definitely pick that, but I don't think I am going to, at least not yet. But the artillery barrage is always nice and artillery cost is always nice. It's time. We're going to take more of the trade node down here in the English trade node. We're going to fight for Northumberland here. We're going to probably take his capital and maybe Essex. I'm not sure. We'll see. Definitely going to take London from him. And we'll probably give these two to our vassal here, Scotland. And I'm not going to annex Scotland for a while because he is reformed and I don't want to deal with his he has a bunch of religious zeal, so I don't want none of that till it's gone. So he's just going to hang around for a while. All right, the conquest for Northumberland, which we're not taking because I want London. So we're going to take London here. I did get a call to action against the Commonwealth with Bohemia. I canceled it because I want to start my own war with the Commonwealth, damn it. So that's what we're going to do after we take London here, which we did. So we'll go ahead and core all that up and just keep getting that juicy English node. So I am gonna go ahead and declare war on the Commonwealth now. Apparently they're getting eaten by the Ottomans, Bohemia, and now me. I'm gonna try to take the Russia area here. So we're gonna go after Malbork and see what we can do there. Oh man, all these castles. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. We're gonna end our conquest war with Poland here. I wanted to take more, but this is just too much. France already hates me. So that's one of the reasons why I just don't want to deal with that. So we're gonna just take this and just let our AE die down for a little bit. We'll probably go into Russia because Russia is over nowhere. I think just more people are hating this because we are, you know, attacking a Christian nation here. I should have taken this instead of this, but that's okay. We'll get that the next time around. We'll finish this up here. And yeah, we'll go from there. We'll pour this all up. And looks like we can do a mission here. Oh yeah, the land of the Prussians. So we'll definitely pick that up. Quite a while ago, I did upgrade this to tier 3 and it just got finished. So we gained 20 prestige, all that fun stuff. And now we get +9. So that's amazing. It's time to declare war on Muscovy. I was going to do it a little while ago, but I noticed he was at war with Crimea, so he got his land back, which is fine by me. That way I'm going to take it back from him, and we're going to try to close off his borders to Kazan, and we'll go from there. So we're going to go ahead and declare war for Tver, and then pretty much just start sieging them all down. I'm going to run to the back here and start sieging a bunch of stuff down. We are going to be overextended, but we'll get a big chunk of Muscovy here, and that's fine. We could be a little overextended. It's not going to kill us, or maybe it will. Who knows? Let's go ahead, and we also get to take some money. So we'll take some war reps and what money we can. There we go. And that's an easy war with Russia right there. After that war with Russia, we finally get to become empire, which is going to help with our governing capacity. We will need to get into administrative. But I'm actually thinking about going religious because I would like to just have a casus belli on pretty much everybody around us that we're fighting. You know, the Commonwealth down here, Orthodox nations, Muscovy, England, maybe some France. I don't know. We're you know, it's whatever we want really at that point. We just finished our trade idea, so we're going to turn the new policy on, and of course we want that trade efficiency. Make them ducats. Our trade is at 32 ducats, our production's at 43, and one of the big reasons why, because this is giving us 11 ducats by itself, and it's going to get even better because I am now finally building weapons manufacturers here, which will actually give us an event for, I think, monopolizing. I forget what one it is. I think it's this one. So yeah, we need another, looks like we need another here. Own provinces with the center of trade or province with the estuary. Okay, so we just need one more, and we could do this. When we get monopolize the Baltic, I believe we get something really good that happens here in Sweden. So I just noticed that I could confirm a theocracy, which is because I think I control all of the Baltic basically, and I think England might be part of it, and North Sea. That's what it looks like. It says Sweden has a trade power in Lubeck, North Baltic Sea, coast of Holland, North Sea, and Nottenburg, which I do have. So I believe it's because of that. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. We do get an extra merchant, which is really nice. And there's actually a new government reform. I forget where it's at though, because we can do a theocracy. It might be a little bit, it's in tier 8. So now when we get to tier 8, we can get this one for naval force limit, global trade modifier, trade company investment, and center of trade upgrade cut -10, which it's a really good one, especially yeah, I think it's probably the better one out of all of them as well, at least for me right now, because that global trade power will help just keep controlling other places as well to keep pulling everything in. We can get our tier 6 government form. We're going to do aristocratic court. I love improved relations. Diplomatic reputation is always nice too. So that was a silly goose, and I swear I pressed F5 to start recording, but it didn't do it. So I'm going to break down what happened. Not too much happened. I did start the religious war, and yes, I did it, which is really cool. Sweden. I went down and did these 2 missions here, which was easy enough. And what this did was this made it so we got a decision here where we pretty much forced the religious league. So I forced the religious league to happen, and since it was just me and Austria, I declared war. So because of that, it was just me and Austria going at it with Hungary, with all his allies. So he had Hungary, Ragusa, Baden, Palatinate, Salzburg, Trent, and Augsburg here. Very easy to do. I brought in Bohemia, so we just rolled them real quick. So yeah, the religious war came early. It was like 1550 when I did it. It took us about 5 years, which sounds about right because of how long. I mean, I have Austria almost fully siege down in their medium. So, you know, that's religious wars for you. I've been flipping everybody's religion here because we can. There we go. He is now Protestant. Oh, I shouldn't have done. No, he likes me. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get all the Protestants to like me. And then that way they'll vote for me when it's up. Now, granted, they could vote for Austria because I am forcing him to be the what is it? Protestant. So it makes me wonder if he'll actually stay the emperor or not. So that being said, why don't we not force his religion and see what happens? I'm very tempted to let's go ahead and not do that. Maybe we can have war with him somehow and make it so we could force his religious then, because we do have minus 50% to force religious on people because of the event up there. So let's go ahead and see who becomes the emperor. It's Bohemia. Okay. That's very unfortunate. It's probably because yeah, he had other people voting for him, which makes sense. But yeah, now that's kind of what I wanted to do with Sweden was force the Protestants on the HRE, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, it really is. Being able to force it is amazing. Now, if I thought about that, I would have got Trent out and tried to like get his relations up with me and probably get the Palatinate up as well, but that's okay. It's no big deal that Bohemia got it. We were probably pretty far away from them voting for us, so that's not too surprising. But yeah, oh, let's see. We were 283. We're at 239. It's only because we're not a member of the HRE. That's one of the reasons why. Okay, so we were going to be pretty far away because that not a member of the HRE thing. But again, that's okay. We were just trying to force the Protestant League anyways. Oh, look, we can click this button now. Oh, he gets +2 in military. That's really nice. I'll probably save it for my next guy. But yeah, that was probably the easiest religious league ever because I got to pop it off and then just declare war the same day I started it. Playing Sweden's a lot of fun. It can be a little rocky getting independent sometimes because Denmark will have like terrible rivals, like Novgorod being one of them, and he can then get good allies and then you're stuck. Luckily I had Poland and who else did I have? Burgundy. And of course, being Christian, I'm like, of course I'll take Burgundy. There's a chance I could get all his land for free, so why wouldn't I do that? So we did that. But yeah, Sweden is super powerful. I wouldn't say they're OP, but they're super strong. You get this +20% infantry combat ability. Oof. Oof, it's so nice. Then you go quality right away, you get plus 30. I was steamrolling armies because of that 30%. I mean, I was fighting Austria, we're the same tech, and I would devour them. It would destroy them. I was getting some, we would go in with the same stacks, and I would stack wipe them because of how hard I was hitting. It was really, really nice. It probably helps that I do have probably a little bit more morale than he did, but they are so powerful. I was not having any struggles at all in this campaign in combat because of that 30%. That being said, I think it would be fun to go innovative, so you could get that quality. You get that infantry combat plus 50% and have 45%. Space Marines are always great. Prussia's really good at that too. So is Sweden. Sweden can do that really well as well. That being said, though, if you haven't played Sweden, I do say you should do that. And also, this copper mine is insane. This is the most insane copper mine ever. Just like, look at how much it's making me. I mean, these are making me quite a bit too. I could easily just get some more development here in this region, and these 4 right here could produce like another, it would probably double. It would probably go to like 3. So these right here would be making what, 9 ducats, and it's just 3 things. That's amazing. Now I'm gonna go ahead and leave you here, wherever you are. I hope that you're having a great morning, a great evening, or a great night. Bye.